Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, The English Shuffle. Our channel, as the name suggests, is meant for learning English programs. Today, we're going to talk about some very common mistakes that we make every day when you speak English or write it. Some of these mistakes are so common that you don't even recognize it, and you keep making these mistakes forever, even to our deathbed. Of course, I'm joking. Of course, we can always correct our mistakes. In this video, we're gonna correct some of these mistakes. So please watch this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Tell me first, how many of you say, my old friends are good? How many of you say, my old pictures are beautiful? I know, I'm sure, many of you say these sentences, but they are all wrong. The correct sentences are, all my friends are good, all my pictures are beautiful. You have to say like this. Now, the fact is, all is a predeterminer, and you have to place it before the determiner my. Right? Apart from that, I've seen many of you, saying good night if you are starting a conversation with someone at night. Now, this is another mistake that we make. We cannot start a conversation with someone saying good night. Even if it is night, you have to say good evening, because good night means goodbye. So, start a conversation in the evening or at night with good evening, and when you are taking leave, you can say good night. Similarly, never say good noon, say good afternoon. If you don't want to say good afternoon, then say hi or hello or good day. Don't say good noon. Don't create in English by saying good noon because it's wrong. It's technically not possible. You have to say good afternoon. Now, consider the following sentences. He gave me an advice. He gave me some advices. These are incorrect sentences. Can you detect the mistake? Well, the correct usage is, he gave me advice or he gave me some advice. The word advice is an uncountable noun. Now, uncountable nouns don't have plural forms. They cannot be used with article a or an. Now, to refer to a single item of advice, you can use the expression a piece of advice. So you can say, he gave me a piece of advice. That is correct. In the same way, we cannot use the plural forms of the words furniture, equipment, etc. Now consider the following sentences. Can you detect the mistake? Measles are infectious, ethics are dead in modern society. Well, these are incorrect sentences, because words like measles, ethics, molasses, news, athletics are singular in plural form. So they take a singular verb. They are actually singular words, So they'll take a singular verb. So the correct usage is, measles is infectious, ethics is dead in modern society. Now many people are confused about said and told. Many people say, he said me that he was sick. Now this is incorrect. Many people say, he told that she had died. This is also incorrect. Remember, said must be used without the person being communicated, while told must be used with the person being communicated. So the correct usage is, he said that he was sick, he told me that she had died. Now can you correct the following sentences? He had laid on the bed, he lay his hand on my shoulder. Many people are confused about using lie and lay. To use these words correctly, you need to know the following, Lie is a root form, then past is lay, and its past participle form is lain. Then there is this verb lay, whose past form is laid and PP form is laid. So the correct usage is, he had lain on bed, because lain in PP form. And he had laid his hand on my shoulder. Now lie is intransitive, while lay in the example sentence is transitive, meaning lie won't take an object, but lay in the sentence will take an object. Now these two words create confusion because they look so much similar.
Now you have to remember stationery with ERO is collection of papers, envelopes and other things used to write letters, while stationery with ARO is something fixed. So you can say we have a stationery store, and you can say the goods train rammed into a stationary passenger train. Remember EROI and AROI. Now can you correct the mistakes in the following sentences? The cost of new houses are going up. 2/3 of the cake are shared. The MP, these clerks and secretaries draw a huge salary. Neither Sam nor his sisters is good looking. Now all these mistakes are taking place because of some disagreement between the subject and the verb. The verb will agree with the subject. Okay, now in the first sentence the cost is singular, so the answer is the cost of new houses is going up. Is singular, cost is singular. Now in the second sentence, 2/3 of the cake, here the cake is singular, so is correct form. Then in the third sentence, the MP with his clerks and secretaries, the MP is the subject and he is singular, so draws will be the correct form of the verb. Then in the last sentence, neither Sam nor his sisters, here the verb are agrees with the subject nearer to it. Now the nearer subject is his sisters, so his sisters is plural, so are is used, and the sentence becomes neither Sam nor his sisters are good looking. Childish or childlike, what to use? Literally nearly the same thing, resembling a child, but childish is used in a negative way, while childlike is used in positive sense. Her demands are childish, meaning her demands are silly. Her personality is childlike, meaning she has an innocent personality. Now many people are confused about using since, from and for correctly. Since refers to a particular point of time, so you can say I have been washing my car since morning. Now from refers to any straying point of time. I can say from today I'll wash my car properly. And for refers to any period of time or space. So I can say I have been washing my car for 2 hours. Yeah, for refers to period of time. Now let's move on to the next problem. If you'll do it, you'll be successful. This is incorrect because the conditional clause must be in present tense. So you have to say, if you do it, you'll be successful. Now in case of imaginary situation, the conditional clause will be in past tense. If I became the president, I would make everyone rich. Now this can be said by any person who is not contesting. যে কন্টেস্ট করছে না ইলেকশনে সে বলতে পারে এটা, বাট যে কন্টেস্ট করছে প্রেসিডেন্সিয়াল ইলেকশনে সে বলবে if I become the president I'll make everyone rich. A presidential candidate may say this. Now again, effects. These two words are actually very similar in sound, so we often make mistake. Now remember, effects with AFF-ECT is something bad influence. Okay, storm affected the crop, smoking affected his health, but his trainer affected a change in his attitude. So affect is impact, effect is change or consequence in a positive sense. Now many people make a mistake while referring to ophthalmologist or optician. If you say I saw an optician to have my eyes checked, then you are wrong, because an optician makes glasses for you, while an ophthalmologist checks your eyes, okay, examines your eyes. So you have to say I saw an ophthalmologist to have my eyes checked. Remember the pronunciation, ophthalmologist.
So that was all for today. See you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.